Power 92. We are #1 in the streets.
Power 92, we are #1 in the streets. Guys, your girl Maha sitting next to me. I've been waiting for you. We got A Boogie with the hoodie in the studio. Y'all make some noise. Yeah. What's up?
What's going on?
Welcome to Chicago.
Looking, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was actually hosting the show that you were at the Wet n Wild phone party.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that show was crazy. So like, that was the first time I've ever seen you live. This is the first time actually meeting you, first time having you here. I was really impressed with you being so new to the scene that everybody in that crowd knew every single word to every single song.
Yeah, I'd be surprised too.
Yeah?
Or to be honest.
Why? Why is you surprised?
When I leave New York, I don't never know my reactions on it. Because I know New York is like automatic.
Right.
But every time I leave the city, it's just like, damn, how they gonna feel about me right now?
And how long were you cracking in New York before you became national?
I wasn't really loud like that. I just started like, it came out of nowhere, to be honest.
Isn't that crazy? Like, so
Yeah.
what was it that put you on the map? Because I'm thinking back to when the first time I heard about you, it was with Kehlani's record, that Crazy record.
Right.
And that was the first time I was like, hey, Boogie with the hoodie, like, where did he come from? And then I found out you're from the Bronx, and I'm like, dang, Bronx is all over the place with Cardi B now.
Right.
So what happened that was like, that made you you? That made you who you are today as we know you nationwide?
Well, a lot of people think it's like an overnight thing, but
It feels like that.
yeah, it feel like that. It even feel like that to me because it happened so quick. But it was like the grind was overtime. It's like if you put in overtime, you're gonna get there. And I just, I stood in the studio every single day, overnight, putting in overtime, and I made music that was real good. I came out with my first song, My Shit. That was like my first hit. It went around the clubs, fucked the clubs for a little while, and then like after that, it opened them up to my other music that I really care about, like when it's a meaning to my songs.
So you didn't really care much about that record?
Nah, to be honest, nah. I ain't care about My Shit.
Were you surprised when that was the one that everyone gravitated towards then?
I was surprised, but it was like I planned it to be like that.
Okay.
Cause I reeled them in with that, cause I know how the generation is nowadays. Like you gotta have something catchy in the beginning.
I was telling my producer Mike Jones when we were listening to some of your music the other day, I was like, he's different because I know what he's saying. Like, I can hear what he's saying. And it's not, you know, this new generation of rappers, everyone wants to call them mumble rappers or whatever they say. But to me, I was like, I can hear what he's saying. And that means the most to me. If you can rap and I can understand what you're saying, like, I rock with you. Today is a big day for you because not only are you performing tonight, but your album dropped, right?
That's my first album.
So let's talk about this. I love all the features. So let's talk about the title.
It's titled The Bigger Artist.
The Bigger Artist. The first time I found out that was your real name was when your DJ had the crowd at Wet n Wild. He's like, all right, y'all, on the count of 3, I want y'all to say artist. And I'm like, what? So then he kept saying it, and I was like, fuck it, let's say artist. So that's the first time I found out that was your real name. So The Bigger Artist, what's it about?
I feel like it's just a table turn album. It's not like I started off bad, but I started off great. It's just like tables turn when it comes to my lifestyle, my story. And my first mixtape cover, I was getting controlled on the piano, playing the for me with the girl with the ski mask on top of the piano playing.
I peeped that.
Yeah,
that's some dope artwork.
Like you see the tables turn. I got them all under control now.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. So I was reading about you and I heard that the mixtape was about an unfaithful relationship or something like that. So what does this story tell? Does that kind of continue it?
It's like, it relates to, it continues to it, but it's not the same at all. It's a whole new situation, a whole new, it's reminiscing and it's talking about the future, it's talking about what's going on right now.
So you've got 21 Savage on here, you got Chris Brown, Trey Songz, P&B Rock. What is your favorite record off the album?
My favorite record off the album probably have to be No Promises.
No Promises. What's that one about?
No Promises. It's just me, like just venting, I guess. I was just talking to the mic, I guess. It's by myself, it's just me talking to the mic, talking about my lifestyle in different ways, though. Like girls, friends, and like even when I'm having problems by myself, like just you will understand if you're going through something. I don't really explain it like detail. I guess you can understand if you're going through something and you listen to my music and you're like, damn, I feel them.
So it's a real relatable album.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. This Chris Brown record, The Pills and Automobiles, I love that record. How did you and him collab, or how did you and even Kodak Black collab? Like, how does that happen? You guys get in the studio together? Is it through the label?
Yeah, I usually like going to the studio with another artist. Even with a producer, I like when a producer just make the beat right in front of me so I can know what's going on. I can tell them do this, something, do that. And hands-on, physically, and it's better than sending somebody a song, because you never know when you're going to get that song back.
True.
It's just a headache. So I'd rather just link up in the studio when we get in.
Has it ever happened to you? You sent a record over and somebody took that shit?
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
I don't think nobody ever took my record, but I sent the record out before and it took a long time to get back and things like that. And like that'd be a problem. That's why my first album, my first project, that's why I did it by myself. Because I wasn't really nobody at the time, so I would have to pay for features. I gotta pay 10 bands for this.
Damn.
I have my own pockets. So I was like, nah, I'm not doing none of that. I made a whole album by myself and they was rocking with me. So I guess you really have to prove yourself now.
Right. So how much has your life changed? Because now this is still new to you, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you like being interviewed?
I'm getting used to it. I gotta like it now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 in the beginning. I hated interviews.
I run into a lot of artists like that. You know, like Lil Yachty. It took that interview blows me till this day. I bring it up all the time because I'm like, gee, he would not talk to me. And I don't think I'm that hard to talk to. You feel me? So like, are you warming up to it? You know, people want to get to know who you are.
Yeah, facts. I feel like that. I feel the same way, and I feel like I should open up more when it comes to my interviews and my life in general. But
because I'm sure you got a story to tell.
Yeah, but not all at once. I don't like just giving it all at once like that.
Yeah, nobody.
I'll be like in the middle of things, and I don't want to just explain things while in the middle of it.
I feel you. So how do you feel about the Bronx being on the map so much as of lately?
I feel prouder than ever.
Right?
It's been years, I feel like, so it's like a big major comeback for us right now. And it's gonna keep on growing too. I'm gonna make sure it don't stop, man.
That's what's up. So what other artists are making noise in the Bronx right now that you feel like maybe have potential?
Other artists, one artist that's making noise I would have to say is Jay Critch in New York right now. Jay Critch, he coming up killing right now.
Okay. Are you open to doing features and stuff with artists like that and having them jump on projects with you?
Yeah, I'm open up to having features with anybody that I'm interested in their music, to be honest. It don't really matter if your music is just not 1 million views a week, but you could have a real good song and I could like be feeling it. Like for example, this kid named RJ. He don't got that much of a real good following, but I listen to him. He probably wouldn't even know that, but I listen to his music.
That's dope.
Right.
That's dope. So what's next for you? What about the freshman cover? Did you expect that?
Yeah, freshman cover. I was like, yo, if I don't be on this cover, I'm not fucking with nobody.
How does it happen? Like, do you reach out to them? Do you get nominated? Like, how does the freshman cover work?
I guess it was a nomination, but they emailed me just straight up saying, yeah, you got picked. But
so did you have the choice to say yes or no?
Yeah, I had a choice.
Okay.
If I didn't want to do it, I didn't have to do it, but I wanted to do it as a part of my history. Like, my generation is a good part of history for my generation.
Yeah, so that photo shoot, you guys are all together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody asks that question.
That's an interesting thing because, like, there was some points where I felt like they placed you guys in there, and all of y'all had different,
like personalities. And
yeah.
everything. That's how I felt in there. Like, it was like nobody was really like the same kind of rapper. Like P&B Rock was the closest thing to me. I feel like in that thing.
Yeah, and he was on the show too with you, the one that I hosted at the Wet and Wild thing, and now he's gonna be performing tonight too. Yeah. I'm looking at the cover like in my head, and like a lot of them was like real dry on the cover, and I'm thinking like, why? What was the vibe like? And now, is it weird when they place you guys all together and y'all are sort of new and y'all don't really know each other, or why is it so weird sometimes?
It was a little weird.
It was
a little weird because you wondering like what's going on, like you wondering like what everybody's thinking, like what's gonna happen after this photo shoot right here, like what's gonna happen next year with all of us rappers right here, like who's gonna be still relevant, like shit like that's going on.
Is there someone that you wish you would have seen on there too that you didn't get to see on there?
Yeah, I wish Don Q was on there. So.
Okay, there's a couple of people too that I feel honestly like They were saying that Cardi it was too early for her. But I felt like she definitely should have been on.
Yeah, she definitely should have. I kind of went through something like that a year before that.
Really?
Yeah.
They were trying to get you on there before that?
They were trying to get me on there, but they were saying it's too late and shit. So.
What record were they going off of?
That's when I dropped my shit.
My shit,
Wait,
okay.
was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I dropped that before the project, yeah.
Okay, all right. So I love that the story of how you got signed to Atlantic. I didn't know that it was off of streaming. Can you explain what that is?
Well, streaming is not sales. There's a difference between sales and streaming. Like sales, you sell 1 million records. Let's say that's $1 million. Streaming, you sell 1 million. You do 1 million streams, and that could be motherfucking $100. I'm just showing an example. That is though. Like,
yeah, and you have your own label?
Yeah, but we partnered up with Atlantic, but we got it's me, QP, and Bubba, my man Bubba.
Okay.
We from you on Highbridge label, and then we partnership with Atlantic Records.
Okay. Well, congratulations on everything that you got going on. I'm excited to see you grow some more. I've heard Say A. Is that how you say it?
Say A.
Yeah, I've been listening to all this new stuff that you've been dropping. I haven't heard the full album yet, but Beast Mode is my favorite right now.
Beast Mode is crazy.
And I don't know if that's the big one right now. PNB Rock's on it. Who else is on it?
PNB Rock and NBA Youngboy.
Yes, NBA Youngboy. He's so dope to me.
Yeah,
so dope to me.
Too.
Okay, cool. So that's the record I'm listening to right now, and I hope you perform it tonight.
Yeah, I will. Definitely.
All right, so what else you got going on? What do you want the people to know about A Boogie with the hoodie?
Well, yesterday I did my first pop-up show yesterday. I did like I don't know if anybody familiar with it, but I got on a big bus and I drove around the whole New York City, basically picking spots and performing in them spots.
Really?
Like telling people like I'm performing in Union Square, meet me there in 30 minutes, and I performed in 30 minutes.
Dang.
And it ended up getting packed every time. I started like 2 or 3 riots yesterday.
So what, you just tweet about it and then people just follow you wherever you're at? That's dope. That's what's up.
The last one got crazy. Yankee Stadium one got crazy.
That's dope. Are you working with the community too? I seen something about some book bag you did that you was doing.
A school in my neighborhood. I went. It's called Highbridge. The school is called Highbridge.
And that's the label name, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense.
They come from my neighborhood. Highbridge is my neighborhood, so
right.
It's a school called Highbridge Green Garden. So we went and showed love, crazy love. It was on the news. We gave them like books that had my album cover on it, book bags, pencils, like everything a kid would need for school.
That's
even
really
hoodies.
cool.
Like we gave them little hoodies.
So you're gonna be wearing hoodies forever then?
Nah, not forever.
Not forever.
One day I'm gonna throw the suit on.
Okay. Okay, and then that's gonna be artists?
Yeah.
Because I see that there's a difference between artists and A Boogie with the hoodie. That's what I heard. It's like 2 different sides of the music.
Yeah.
But if I didn't know about Highbridge, I know now because you're a big ass chain. That's nice as hell. So tonight I'm looking forward to seeing you perform. I'm hosting the show, so I'll be there with y'all. Shag will be there. It's gonna be lit. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And thank you for being on the show.
Oh, no problem.
All right, A Boogie with the hoodie in the studio.
Power 92.3 FM.